Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Archana.
Good
Good evening.
evening, sir.
Good evening, Nikita. And great. So, Rashmi, few of the regulars are not there. So, I'm sure she will have a quick check with them. Yeah? Okay, brilliant. Okay, great. Good to have Yalni back. So, very nice. So, are you aware when you're not there, Yalni, what is happening in the class? Are you getting some information?
No, sir. Regarding that sentence making, I just got the words from Rashmi.
Okay,
Other than
brilliant.
that, I'm not aware.
Okay, fantastic. That's fine. And so there was also another task as well, which was given. Nikita, what was the task? Are we presenting something today?
No,
Was
sir.
there was no task?
No, only 3 words.
Only the 3 words. Oh, okay, fine. Right. So that is what it is. Okay. So while Rashmi is checking, so let's do a kind of an task now. Right. I'll give you a kind of a. I'll give you a task. Okay. So what we can do is that till the other participants come, and we can do something like we will. Each participant will ask the other participant 3 questions. Right. So that will be in pair. Right. So that will be in pair. So ensure that you ask something which is something can be shared. That's one. Another very important thing is that if you want to ask something funny as well, where you can get something, extract some funny thing as well, that is also possible, right? So meanwhile, we also wait for a few of our regulars to log in as well. So I thought that will become even more interesting, right? So that is something which we can do. Yes, so I'm just checking who are the others. Hafsa and Hafifa, of course, right? And Bhumika is not there. Okay, fine. Great. So let's see whether, let's wait for another 5 minutes or so, whether they join in. Till that time, what we can do is that we can go on to our sentences, right? So let's start with whom? We start with Yalini. I'm sure she would have made her sentences.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The words are intensive, intentional, nitty-gritty.
Okay.
For the word intensive, uh, I studied intensively to get high score in the exam.
Absolutely. Brilliant.
And
Fabulous.
for the
Simple.
word intentional, uh, the class which I couldn't attend yesterday wasn't intentional.
Okay, you made it very, very relevant. Okay, fabulous. Very enjoying as well because you're bringing in bit of humor as well. I will take it that way. Okay, fabulous. Good one. Yes.
And then for the word nitty-gritty, let's discuss about the nitty-gritty in this discussion.
Absolutely. Let's discuss the nitty gritty in the discussion. Okay, fabulous. Very simple one. So you have got a. Did you know what is nitty gritty before when you got this word?
No.
Okay, so that's a new word in your vocabulary. So I'm sure this is a very, very good one as well. And these are the words which we can use it here and there. So that will ensure that not to show off something, but also to because that's become a part of your thing. And yeah, why not we show some style and panache as well when we talk, when we use the words. There's nothing wrong in that, right? So that is something that's there in your armory as well now. Okay. Did you know the other 2 words? Intentional. Intentional. You knew.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Intentional is something like
Something you deliberately do,
ah,
wantedly do. something deliberately, wantonly. Like you also made the sentence, no, the class you couldn't attend yesterday was not intentional.
Yeah.
And what was the other word?
Intensive.
Intensive. So that is, I think, you must have known that particular word, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, brilliant. Uh, Fabulous one, Yalini. So we have Hafsa who joined us now. So we have pair of two each, right? So that is something for the game. Hopefully we can do that. Let's see. We have another couple of participants as well. Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay. Oh, she's having tomorrow. Okay. Fine. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. So these are the four we will have for today, I believe. Okay, Rashmi, thank you very much. Right. So yes. So let's start. Okay, let's go to then Nikita, of course. Yes.
Uh, First word is intentional.
Uh-huh.
Cat stole a fish with an intention to fill its stomach.
Okay. Absolutely. Very obvious. Absolutely. Did it
In,
sto-
Intensive. When a new employee joins a company, he or she is given intensive training course.
Absolutely. Brilliant one. Fabulous. Yes.
For nitty-gritty, a speech with nitty-gritty was delivered by the guest.
Say that again.
A speech with nitty-gritty was delivered by the guest.
Her speech with nitty gritty. Is it?
A speech
A speech with nitty gritty
was delivered by the guest.
by what's the last word? Last thing? Last bit?
By the guest.
By the guest. Okay. Fabulous one. Fabulous. Brilliant, Nikita. Fantastic. Great. So, Kanchana, your turn.
My first word is intentional. Pakistan has committed intentional ceasefire violation across LOC in 2020.
Absolutely. They keep doing in all the years. They keep doing very relevant one. Yes.
Second word, intensive.
Yes.
I had just completed an intensive workout session.
Okay. Absolutely. Intensive workout session. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. What's the next one?
I don't make sentence for nitty-gritty, sir.
Okay. You did.
Actually, don't know the word meaning.
Okay, that's very simple because if you don't know, I did explain in the class. If you didn't know, always Google it out. Nitty gritty is getting into the detail. Can you explain the nitty gritty of making a dosa? Meaning, how do you make the dosa? Tell me the nitty gritty of
I
it.
have to prepare batter for it before making
Absolutely,
dosa.
absolutely. So that is a
First,
nitty gritty.
firstly I have to soak rice previous day.
Absolutely, right. So
Yeah.
the, of our favorite dish in South, of course, especially in Tamil Nadu, is there the favorite dish there or
Yeah, here also.
here also? Yeah.
Neer dosa is famous here actually.
Neer dosa, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But your sambar and all, it's very, it has sweet as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that is something we are not very used to it. Here in South, the sambar is
But
not sweet.
neer dosa with chicken, sir.
Oh, okay.
It's
That
famous
is,
here, especially
okay.
in Bangalore and Udupi.
Okay. Great. Fabulous. I hope all of you had dinner, or else you will feel more hungry the moment you hear about all those things. I believe, Yalini, you are a non-vegetarian as well, or vegetarian?
I'm a non-vegetarian, sir.
Okay, brilliant. And the way Nikita is laughing, I can completely make it out. She loves all this stuff, right? So, okay, great, fabulous. So, Hafsa was with us for a minute and she has left. So, it's only maybe, yes, because we are connecting and then we have issues. Power is not there, backup is not there, or maybe net is not working. Hafiza and Hafifa and Hafsa, they have this issue, yeah. Net one. Okay, So we've got only 4 now at this point of time. So what we would do is that I'll do one particular thing. Okay, let's play this thing. Let's play this thing. Right. So we have 4. So Rashmi will also become a kind of a participant today. So Rashmi, you have to join. Right. So let's. We are playing a game, and the game what we are playing is that. And if it's possible, you can switch on for this activity your camera, Rashmi. If you want to take some time, it's fine. And so that we can also see you. So that will be great fun as well. If you can do that, that will be great. Oh, okay, because you're logged in from. Oh, okay, fine. So the voice would be fine, right? Because she has to call the participants and all. It may not be possible. Okay, fine. Brilliant. So there would be 3 questions which you have to ask each other, right? So so I will. Whom shall I club with whom? Right. So I'll club Nikita and Yalini. Right. So Nikita will ask Yalini 3 questions. Yalini will ask Nikita 3 questions. Kanchana will ask Rashmi, and Rashmi will ask Kanchana 3. Right. So as I said, ask those questions which can be shared. Right. So not something where you can put somebody in a spot of bother. You know what is spot of bother? Like put in a kind of an embarrassing situation and all. Right. So something which we can have a good time in terms of, could be serious as well. If you can think about something funny as well, you can do that as well, right? So I'll give you 5 minutes for this, and so which is 8:42 now. So 8:47, I'll be back with you. Hopefully that will be enough. And Rashmi, hope you are also preparing, right? You are also playing. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so it is time. And are you all done, or you want some more time? Prepared? Okay, fine. Okay,
Sir,
brilliant. Yeah, Rashmi is also saying. So
sir,
you are there. Fabulous, Hafsa. Good. So stay connected. Brilliant. You are here. And we are just doing an activity. So I'll put you on with someone else tomorrow. Maybe the next class, we will do this activity. Okay, so stay connected. Good that you're with us. You can go on mute now. Hopefully you heard what I said.
which activity, sir?
Okay, so we will do that now. Okay, we are going to um, at this point of time, we have already decided. I've given the time to participants. So these 4 participants, they are going to do, including Rashmi. And since you have joined in now, what you can do is that you can wait. So just see what they are doing. And so we will try and do this another day with you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much. Right. So let me see whom I should go first. I should have some slip and I'll put in the bowl and take it out. Otherwise, the reaction is like, oh, me. Okay. So let me ask. So Kanchana will ask Rashmi now.
Hi, Rashmi. I just want to know, where did you completed your education and in which college? Okay. You're from Bangalore? Okay. In which stream? Okay. Okay. Um, do you watch any TV shows? The idea. Okay. Uh, you're working in Desikir from past how many years? Okay. That's it.
Completed
Done
our.
with my question, sir. Yeah.
Okay, she has completed with her questions. Right. So now it's Rashmi, your turn.
What is the biggest fear? Okay. Uh, my fear is I have to look my baby whether she falls down or not, like that. Yeah. I have to look after her.
Good one.
My memory in my college days. We have to hang out with my friends. I miss those days actually. By lying at home. Yeah, yeah. We used to go some places by lying at home with our parents, like movies. Whom I close to. Now it's of course with my husband. Thank you.
Very good, fabulous. Right. So we'll do it this one again, where we can put a little bit of this. The first time we are doing, no, everybody is like great, and good questions, Rashmi. Fabulous. So this is precisely. It was very nice. A good question to ask. Fantastic. It was nice. Very nice. Good to hear. Okay, great. So we have completed this particular task. Now let's go on to Nikita and Yalini. So Yalini can shoot first and then Nikita.
Okay, sir. Hi, Nikita.
Hello.
Hi, how's your day?
Yeah, it was good.
And
What
how are
about you?
Yeah, it's good. Okay. My first question, like, how do you manage your timings between the courses and then your work timings and for your personal space?
Okay. So from morning 8 to 5, continuously I'll be working.
Okay. So your shift starts with 8 a.m., right?
Yeah, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
Then in between, I'll have lunch for 20 minutes break.
Okay.
Then I don't take many breaks because I want to complete my work on time, like before 5 p.m. And then after that, I get free time. That time I study for that English at 8.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Nikita, where are you from?
I'm from Malpe, Udupi.
Udupi. Uh, can you tell me something interesting about your vicinity?
Yeah, sure. Actually, um, from my home, after 10 minutes, maximum 10 minutes, there is a beach, Malpe Beach.
So you'll enjoy every day.
No, not daily, but yeah, I visit frequently.
Okay. And then, in which process you are working for?
Zomato process.
So that's it. I think I have asked more than three.
Okay.
Sir, are you there?
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fine. No issues. That's fine. Yes, Nikita, your chance.
Okay. So tell me places of tourist attraction. Maybe one or two places of tourist attraction over there. Tamil Nadu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you are asking for? I didn't get you.
Places of tourist attraction.
Tourist attraction. Actually, in Tamil Nadu, it's temples are most famous here. If we straightly from here, it's in my vicinity, forest is the most famous one. You can go for a tiger reserve. Like that's a tiger sanctuary here, and then there's a deep forest, which is the pathway of Tamil Nadu to Karnataka.
Oh,
So that is famous here, and then most of here is only the temples. Nothing.
yeah, I've heard it
Sure,
actually.
because I didn't go much here, so I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Okay, thank you. And which is your favorite sport and why do you like it?
Actually, I don't play sports because during my school days I used to faint during that sports class and all. So I don't play much, but I do. I do play only in that mobile.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't like games more.
Then tell me the funniest incident which you can recall. Maybe school days or college days.
Funniest incident. There are many, but now I recall is okay. During my colleges, so I used to bunk the class every Saturday. My people, they'll never attend the classes for Saturday and will go somewhere outside. But the hostel warden, my mom said that please take care of my daughter to the warden. So she will always take care of me and she will watch where I'm going and what I'm doing and all. So once I was about to go out of my campus without any proper certificates. So she caught me and asked like, where are you going and all. So everyone thinks that I'm caught, but I said that I'm just going to the library, so I need to refer some books, and I went out for a movie. So that's a great escape, and that's a funny one actually, because everyone was stuck and everyone got caught, but I didn't.
Oh, great. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. So we are done.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay, brilliant, fabulous, fantastic. So this was why this activity was done, right? See, this is something like this is the kind of a casual talking which you will be doing outside as well, right? So this will not be a kind of a training environment everywhere. So you will be precisely like in an environment like this where you will be meeting somebody, you will be asking some question, they will ask you something, right? Right. So that is precisely what it is. So it was like a normal conversation which you will be using the English outside this training program. So we would be doing more of this, and so this will get you kind of. This was the first time which you did. So maybe somewhere the questions, what to ask, how to ask. There are plenty of things which you can ask, right? So that is something there. So this will also become a kind of a conversation as well. Plus we have role plays as well, right? So role play would be like Yalini will become an angry customer, and Nikita the what do you call the customer service agent. So how she's going to handle and all, right? But we will keep our limitation, what we can say, how we can say, and all those things. So that way we will do that. So that is something we will have how she's handling, and we'll give you task and all that you will do in language. So these are the things which we are going to do. So brilliant. And if you see that in this particular game, which we will play again down the line, the fun is like to ask something like what Rashmi and Nikita asked, right? Yes, you can definitely ask. You wanted to know something more about the person. You can ask where they are, how they are, and all those things which process. But the fun is like, what are the tourism places in Tamil Nadu, right? So that was an interesting one. Rashmi also asked something. What's your biggest fear? What are you afraid of? Right. So these are the things which will interesting, like icebreaker kind of stuff, which makes them open up. Or what are the things which you have bunked, or what did you do in college which was very funny, and those kind of things as well. So this will keep us going. Okay, brilliant, fabulous. So Hafsa, what did you feel? This was nice what we did today. You missed some fun today? Hafsa? Okay, fine. Sometime it might go a little bit late to her. Fine. So we have our sentences as well, but what we would, I think we complete our sentences? We completed our sentences. Okay, fine. So what we will do is that we have just one important slide which we are going to talk about today, right? And that would be the lesson which we will do for today, and then I'll give you the words, and post which we will, of course, will wind up. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. Just give me a sec. Right. So this is the slide which we will do. Just to quickly go back, we were in listening. So we spoke about the importance of this, and so there is no two ways about that. We discussed length yesterday. Then we also did what do you call, for benefit of Yalini, if she was not there. She of course was not there yesterday. So we spoke about listening, which is an important aspect of any language. So we talked about that. So the more you become, the more activity you do in terms of doing something, which will help you build your language, which will help you build your vocabulary, and also that we spoke and learned yesterday. And then afterwards is that we came to this slide where there was discussion on, we discussed about casual listening and also focused listening. So casual is like casually you're listening to something which of course may not keep you interested, and it's not required you to be very keenly listening to it. It could be a chatter in a train or a bus or something like that, or in a supermarket. But focused listening is something where someone important is talking to you, right? It could be your boss, or it could be in a meeting, it could be a client, it could be somewhere something, right, where your attention is needed. So this is the kind of an reading or listening is required when you are when you're trying to learn the language. So that emphasis was laid on that. So that is another thing which we did yesterday. Okay, so as I said, we will do another very important thing. We will talk about the tools which is required, right? So I keep saying this to everyone, especially those who are in a curve of learning this language, because today we are so blessed. We have got so many tools, right? Enormous tools. Some of them are there on the screen, and this is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a single rupee to get this. Yes, of course, you need a smartphone, or you need a smart TV, and you need internet connection as well. That is there, right? But other than that, this is something. This is available free. So this is something which is there for everyone to make best of use of it. So if you go back, say, a decade ago, or maybe a couple of decades ago, right? So these are the things which was not available. If someone wants to read something or learn something, you either go to a library where you have a big book. So the book is something like where you need to go through the index and go to that particular page. Again, you have to travel there, and then you have to become a member. You need to probably pay money for membership and all. So this was a kind of a process, and you can spend limited time and then you come back. But look at today, and there was no like instant mobile help in terms like you say a word and the Google gives you the exact meaning of that, pronunciation and stuff like that. So this was not there. But today learning has become so easy, not only English, various other things as well. So if we discuss about our subject, which is English, right? So this has become, there are so many powerful tools which is available. I would definitely say Google is a big tool in terms of seeing something, seeing a word, seeing the meaning, seeing, understanding the pronunciation of a particular word, the meaning, the sentences, right? So that is something which is available. There are a lot of exercises which is available on absolutely free if you want to take some test or do something and all, right? So this is also available. Apart from that, if you also see, there is something known as music. If you look at the first slide talks about the music. So music is an important essential aspect, right? Could be an important essential aspect for your listening, right? Now, because there are thousands of melodious song which is there in English, right? They also make some of the best renowned music in the world, of course, right? So there are some big names, big star who have bands who make some good music. So you can choose and pick what you like. If you like fast, you can go for fast. If you like melodious, you can go for melodious. If you want to listen some other form of music, you can definitely do. And so what is happening? There are two things which is happening. Thing number one is like, this is an entertainment for you, because there is no, it is proved beyond a doubt that science has proved that music is something which is so soothing for your brain, very soothing for your brain, very soothing for your overall well-being as well. It keeps you calm, right? So there are studies which have shown that even animal get overwhelmed by music, right? So that's there in history. Apart from that, even if patient is terminally ill, the last resort, what they do is that they use music. So this is something which is there, which is good for you, good for your health, good for your well-being. And apart from that, this is also something which can be used as a learning factor as well, to learn something. So there are, I don't know whether any one of you watch any of the English music. Let me check if you, does anyone listen to some sort of English movie, English songs? Nikita is saying yes. So Nikita, yes. What kind of songs do you listen? Who's the singer?
The singer, I don't know, but I listen to English songs.
Okay. How about others? Thank you, Nikita. Anyone else? Okay. See, if you want, I can share some names. This is what I said in other class as well. These are great singers. I'm sure all of you know Celine Dion. I don't know whether you know, because she sang that Titanic song, right? So she has sung some really lovely songs as well, right? Fabulous songs, very neat and clean songs, right? Which you can watch with family as well. So that is something. And apart from that, Katy Perry, I will not say all her songs are great, but likewise, there are so many hundreds of musicians, right? So these kind of songs, no, it is entertaining plus music as well. Now, another thing is that initially what will happen is that you might find it difficult to understand the words, understand the meaning. But Celine Dion is very neutral, very neutral. Anybody can understand. I believe it will be easier. But still, because since you're just starting, then it might be a case where it might get a little bit difficult for you to understand, but you have to be persistent with, right? I remember quite long ago when I started listening to this, right? So that even I felt a little bit difficult, but over a period of time, you get used to it, right? And there are also lyrics which is available for this song. So this is a great step, a fabulous way to learn, right? Because once you get into the groove of the music, there is a lot of download which is happening, a lot of words which is getting into your brain, and there are a lot of style which is will come, and then you down the line you will be using those things in your thing as well. So that will become a part of you, right? So that is a fabulous way of doing, and guess what? This is all free, right? So you don't require a single rupee unless and until you have a smartphone and an internet. Okay, so that is one. The second most powerful thing is, of course, YouTube itself, right? So this is, I said Google, and apart from that, the music, and also music is available on YouTube as well, and there are music which is available where you can download an MP3 forms as well if you want to listen to you on your phone and all. So that is also available. Then YouTube itself is like an ocean. Anybody can start a channel. I'm sure all of you are aware. There are a lot of common people like you and me. They start a channel and they start sharing the information and all, right? Could be any small information, right? If I want to know something which, if I, for example, I wanted to scan something, right? So I didn't know how to scan with this particular thing. So somebody said download an app, you can do that. But then I went to YouTube. What it said is that you don't have to download. You can go from Google Drive and then you can scan from there in your phone itself. So that was a useful tip. Likewise, I have used several times for all my tech and everything, right? Outside tech as well, right? So this is available. There was another incident where something happened, right? We were in a kind of in a situation, but when I thought about Google, because anything which happens, think about net. Any solution, any problem, anything and all, that will have some solution there, believe me, right? So that is also there. So YouTube is something, another very powerful medium nowadays, right? So that's one in terms of people who make video, but also other than that, there are hundreds and hundreds of other stuffs which is available, right? It could be some drama, it could be some movie, it could be songs, it could be something related to English, it could be something related to your place, it could be something related to tourism, right? So many things. So there is the imagination, it's limitless imagination. So that is the strength of this one, right? Any video, anywhere, and it depends what you want to watch. So this is where, suppose you like this, you can pick up this, you like that, and you pick up this. And this is precisely why we did that exercise as well, right? Now, how you're going to do, because as I said, our focus, if you look, we are not too much into going into the grammar part and all, right? So that is something, it's so limited time, and because you all are into work and go back and do that and come here and all, right? So we are focusing at this point of time more into your listening and the speaking skills. Of course, writing and reading as well, which we are, in fact, making you to make sentences and come and say, so that itself is a kind of a practice, right? So but the focus is more into the listening and the speaking part. So this is a powerful tool. You can't ignore these tools, right? So there are plenty of movies which is also available. Your kind of movie or your kind of any particular program which is available, right? So now, since you've got a lot of this information, it's kind of a clue for you. So your part of your entertainment this could also become a part of your entertainment. So that is something which you can probably have it aligned to that, so that it becomes a learning and also an entertainment as well. It's not like you're taking some book and sitting and studying, so that may not be required. Okay, so why I kept the movie? Because YouTube itself, there are plenty of movies. If you look at it's a television and then popcorn and then a remote. So this is again at your convenience. You can watch, because ocean full of movies are there. Right, many languages, everything, but we are talking about English. English also, a lot of lovely. Suppose you like this kind of family drama. Yes, family drama. So if you can like something else, suspense is there. Another girl was saying in another group, she like horror movies. Horror movies are there, right? So those kind of stuff which is available, and it's available free of cost. Some of the movies have subtitles as well. Some may not. But this is but you have to be smart with your search, and when you put this thing, I have watched plenty of free movies on YouTube, right? Plenty of free movies. Some of the best movies, very good movies are also available, right? So this is a powerful tool, right, which you can use to watch movie. And when you watch movie, even if accent is slightly little bit tougher, because there is also an action which is involved, because there's a screenplay. You can understand with the body language also half of the things, right? Like somebody is saying something, you can probably, hey, what are you doing? Hey, why don't you call me? And all those things, even if they are saying fast, it's with a kind of an action. So that gives you a lot of clue. You will be able to understand that, right? And whenever you're watching something foreign thing, you can keep the volume slightly little bit higher. Indian English would be a little bit easier to understand. Maybe a British and American English is also a little bit easier to understand. Americans, they roll their R, right? They say are you coming? So are, right? So those kind of English, and also very sharp and very straight to the point kind of a thing. British English can be completely different, right? British English can be a challenge. British English is not what comes on BBC channel, BBC English news channel, because inside England there are a lot of people, they speak a lot of accent, and sometimes it can be very difficult, right? Australian again is very easy. Australian again, 88. So this is what they will say. They have so these kind of a thing. And New Zealand is also a little bit of related. South Africa is a bit different. But we are talking about Hollywood because most of the movies comes from Hollywood. So the thing is that it might be easier in terms of understanding the language, but it will be a little bit different initially, right? But once you start doing it on a regular basis, you will be able to. This is one great fun to have, right? And look what you will be doing, because you will be seeing this kind of give you a global knowledge, right? This movie would have been shot somewhere in Australia, so you will understand something about that, and those kind of a thing. It will give you a complete, rather than a kind of a local thing, you have a global, vision as well. That's one. And last but not the least, I'm also thinking I'll share what we can do in terms like this. I can share some good movies, good singers, and other things as well. So it's your choice. If you like them, you can do that, but that will give you kind of a clue to look for other things as well. Now, another important thing is that TED Talk. I'm sure you might have heard about this. Have you all heard about this TED Talk? Anyone? Kanchana, Yalini, any info? And Nikita? No. Hafsa? Okay. So we will watch some TED Talk one of these days. TED Talk is nothing but motivational talk. So this is also done. There is an Indian version as well. Some of the episodes were done was done by Shah Rukh Khan. So TED Talk is nothing but like, see, if you see there's a kind of a stage there. These are the motivational speakers. They come and speak. They share their views on any particular subject. There could be someone who went through a great difficulty in terms of life itself, and someone who started a business and who's successful at work, someone who have done something for the society. And there is another girl as well, which video was, which is with me. I'll show you one day, where she was, she had great difficulty in speaking the language. Now she can speak comfortably, and she talks in front of the crowd as well. She's one of the TED speaker as well. So likewise, there are hundreds of TED speakers, right? Apart from India, there are so many as well. So they might be talking something on your own, your subject itself. Suppose you like this, they might have some speaker who's talking about this, or you like that, and still you might have somebody who would be speaking on that. So what does this do? These things doing several things for you. First thing is that you're watching something which you like. If you like something related to TED Talk where your subject is there, right? Definitely we'll have some interest, and that kind of someone who has spoken on that particular subject will definitely be there. You can look into that video. Another thing is that it is improving your knowledge, right? It's improving your knowledge about that, and it's also improving your language skills as well, right? So that's another very important thing. All these speakers are motivational speakers. So the thing is that it's also motivating you on various things, right? And you look upon them, and there are a lot of, somewhere down the line you look someone, and there are a lot of, unknowingly you pick up a lot of their tricks, right? And which becomes a part of you as well. You pick up good things as well. Then another very important thing is that they are coming and speaking in front of public, right? I'm sure all of you should also get into kind of in public speaking frame as well. So that will take you to a different level. See what we are doing in the class now. See, we have this 201, 101. Initially, for some of the students, they felt very, very difficult in the sense like they were overwhelmed by the thing. They were not in a kind of, I don't know whether many were not there where they are involved, where they're talking to each other, right? So they were a bit overwhelmed. But over a period of time, now 2 weeks have gone, what they were on the first day and what they are now today. So there's a huge change. So now what you're doing is that what I'm asking you to do here is that you're talking to each other, you're sharing your things. So this is giving you more confidence, because outside this thing, you may not have done much. Now you're doing it on a regular basis. Now you will get now you get more and more confident. And then what is happening is that now you get a taste of it also. When you do for 8 weeks, then what happens is that this is something, and this is where it's so important. Once the training program is over, you immediately need to get some sort of routine on a daily basis. That's why I asked you what are the routines which you will follow after 8 weeks. Otherwise, it'll slow down, it'll phase out, and then you may again fall back to the same thing. So it's like a curve which goes up, and then it starts going down. Once you reach the mastery level and all, then it's fine. Till that time, regular and constant practice is something which is very, very important, right? So these speakers will be great motivational speakers, and also they will be doing public speaking. You should also get into the public speaking. You should think in your mind what you're doing. This is also a platform. This is also a public thing, right? Where tomorrow you have to do, and I see all of you have great potential. Tomorrow, if you become a lead, or you want to, you have to do some client interaction, which she's already doing, Yalini, at this point of time, or maybe someone is talking to customers and all those things. So this will give you a lot of confidence. And tomorrow you go out somewhere with your what do you call maybe office colleague or something, or maybe business meet and all those things. So this will all help you in a big way. Right. So this is something very powerful which we completed today. Right. So this is precisely it is. And as I said, I'll look for something which we can do from, which would be a kind of an some samples which I can give you in terms of music, in terms of YouTube, in terms of TED Talks and all those things. Right. So I'll share with you. Great. So what I can do is that I'll share some the words with you now, and so that will ensure that we have assignment for our next particular class. Okay. Does anyone know what is miraculous? Miraculous? Okay.
In Kannada, it is Adbhuta.
Adbhuta, absolutely. I understand. I think it looks like more of a Hindi word, Adbhuta, Adbhut. In Hindi, Adbhut. Absolutely. That is what it is, Adbhuta. So miraculous is something very, what do you call? He miraculously escaped what do you call, a terrible accident. He miraculously came out live from that terrible accident. So that is miraculous, right? So I'll give you the exact meaning of miraculous. Miraculous is like completely unexpected, very, very lucky. As I said, very, very lucky. He luckily came out of this accident unhurt. Miraculous. That was a miraculous escape. Right? India miraculously avoided defeat. Miraculously, because we would have lost that match. We miraculously achieved. Right. The plane made an emergency landing, and though it caught fire, all the passengers miraculously escaped. Right, so all the passengers miraculously escaped. So these are the three things. Okay, miraculous, fantastic. This is what it is. Adbhuta. So I have a new word in one word, at least in Kannada. So let's look out. What is the next word I can give you? Okay, do you know what is ruin?
Spoil, I guess.
Spoil.
Absolutely, ruin is spoil. Right. So great. So I think that's precisely it is, spoiled, right? He ruined the entire show, meaning that person ruined the entire show, right? And okay, that could be one. What could be ruined? What else? And he ruined a good friendship with me. He ruined a good friendship with me. That could be also used because we were thick friends. But the way he behaved, what he did and all, he ruined a good friendship. Right? So that could be another word which you can make. Another word is ruin. He ruined all his hard work as well, right? He ruined all his hard work by investing the money in a scam. So you know what is scam? Where it's a fraudster. He earned his money, but he ruined all his money by investing in a scam. Okay, fine. So these are the three things which we can do for ruin. And what else? We can take another word today. How about, does anybody know what is unprecedented? Come on, Kanchana, you are in a good form today. So let's see whether you get this word as well. You got 2 and then 3 will be hat trick. Unprecedented?
Maybe unexpected.
Unprecedented is also, yes, like unexpected only, right? Unprecedented is unexpected, right? So something you never thought it will happen, right? or never having happened, right? Like what will happen okay, fine, let me give you some sentences. His move was very unprecedented. Like he came, we never spoke for past 20 years, but he very unexpectedly, it was very unprecedented. He came to my house to wish me. Unprecedented. So didn't expect, right? It was unprecedented, what do you call, unprecedented flood this time, right? Nobody expected this will happen this much, but it was very unprecedented what do you call, flood, right? And what else we can make for unprecedented? Unprecedented is that no one expected the candidate to win with such unprecedented margin, right? No one expected the candidate to win with such unprecedented margin. Maybe election, right? If somebody won with so much of difference of vote, nobody expected him or her to win. So these are the three words which we will have. I believe Hafsa, you're still connected with us. Are you?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, brilliant. So have you got these three words?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I also wanted to play this game. I thought I'll give you a chance of asking one question to these three participants. I called you, but I didn't get a response. Probably we will do that next time, right? So it is time now. So I won't keep you any longer. So what we can do is that we will say a good night now at this point of time, and so we will see you again in the next class. And I hope you all have a good evening, and we will catch up again soon in the next class. Okay. So bye for now, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, Nikita.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, Alini. Bye, Hafsa.